Hey everyone, so today's video is quite different from what I normally do. You may notice that this video is edited better than what I usually make, but that's not important. Today's topic is about the massive predator problem on Roblox, and I'm quite aware that YouTubers much bigger than me have already discussed this, but I thought, hey, why not make a video? Got nothing else to do. So I personally say Roblox has three main factors which harm the safety of their users, specifically children, these being child safety in general, their shitty moderation, and gambling. So yeah, they're already off to a great start, it sounds like. They have diddlers, gambling addicts in the making, and their moderation sucks. Okay, first go over child safety. So, to test how poor their child safety is, a few months back, I made a new account and I set the birthday to like 2018 or something. And it took me like less than a minute, plus or minus a few seconds, to find a game called Hugger Pass, which, doesn't take a rocket scientist to know what this means. Basically what Creekcraft was saying. But if you don't know, it's just, that's a Smash or Pass game. But nonetheless, I went into some of these games and the behavior was quite questionable, if I do say so myself. I'm not sure why a Roblox game needs walls of showers, and especially a game that's being recommended to a 7-year-old. Yeah. So at one point, one of the largest games was the notorious Meep City. I did play this game a lot when I was younger, when I used it correctly. I just hosted parties to do video game role plays, like Five Nights at Freddy's or something. I don't really remember entirely, but yeah. But with the party feature, people basically had baby parties. People use poles and use them as stripper poles. There was also morphs where you could change your avatar, and a lot of these avatars had realistic body parts. And yeah. Thankfully, parties were removed from the game because, they were being over-abused. But yeah, and now the game has 300 players, I think. And Roblox has also had a history of having an awful chat filter. You used to be able to use characters from other countries, for example, the German characters with the umlauts, in order to say cuss words. But thankfully, this has been patched, so I guess that's one good thing they're doing. But yeah, so if there's these pedo games that are able to be up, Roblox moderation must not be able to get worse, right? Well, you're wrong. I personally was affected November 13th, 2025. So I started playing Roblox in December 28th, 2016. So that's about 9 years. And when I was done with my dinner on the day of November 13th, I was going to go play Roblox. The game that I'm playing in the background is actually the game I was going to go play, but I'm playing on a different account. Anyways, I found out I was terminated because I was using alt accounts to evade bans. I do have alt accounts, right? But I didn't use them for malicious purposes. Usually I just use alts to replay through games that I like. And also because some games that I used to play back in the day, it was nice having alt accounts, but nonetheless, I've tried, appealing, but they instantly reject. Either they instantly reject, or when you appeal, they have you wait 8 hours and then reject it, so it's really annoying. And they banned almost all my accounts, and of course, out of the ones that were banned, the majority of them were ones that I'd spent money on. But, I'm not giving up. I'm going to try my hardest to get my accounts back. At least my main account. And I'm just going to keep sending appeals. If you guys have any tips for me, please let me know. I'd highly appreciate it. And apparently this isn't just a thing that I'm experiencing. Other people are too. There's an entire Reddit thread of how to combat this. And yeah. Now, there was once a YouTuber called the Schlep. He's pretty popular in the Roblox community right now, but he was pretty much known for catching pedophiles. Think of what JDon does, and his account was terminated because he was quote-unquote vigilante, according to Roblox's TOS, which he wasn't. He reported everything to moderators and authorities, and his accounts have not been reinstated, if I remember correctly. So Roblox can't get any worse, right? Allowing dating parties, banning innocent players, and having a bad filter, well, you'd be wrong. Roblox often ignores their community, so they don't listen to the community. They should. One of the biggest examples is the egg hunt. Basically, there was these games where you would find Easter eggs. It was like arguably the best event on Roblox. Everyone loved them. You could customize them with your avatar. But there's been a couple years where there were no hunts, and the community was outraged, which is reasonable. But when they did come back, they weren't fun, and they just felt really corporate, and no one really liked them. Overall, Roblox just doesn't listen to the community and often does the opposite of what we want. When we tell them things specifically that we don't want added, they do the opposite and add it anyways, and usually make it even worse than what they initially had intended. I will finally go over gambling section because Roblox has child gamblers. So mini games are simulators, and these have eggs which you can hatch into pets, not to be confused with the Easter eggs. And odds are displayed. So there will be a 2% chance of you hatching an Easter bunny or something. I don't know. But nonetheless, there used to be some eggs in Pet Simulator that cost Robux, which is bought with real money, and they had values being displayed of ? Which I believe is illegal, because that question mark could be equal to 0. So if you buy something that costs real money and you just don't get anything, that's really shady. Thankfully, this was changed. The owner Preston was forced to change this, so odds are now displayed. So to conclude this video essay, Roblox has many problems, but it's still a fun game. Although I can't really play it anymore. I'm playing it in the background, but it holds an important part to my childhood, and I'm sure it holds important parts to other people's childhoods. And I really hope the creators, specifically David Baszucki, gets his shit together so it can be enjoyable and safe for players of all ages. Goodbye, and thank you for watching this video. Have a good rest of your day.